Um, Making this record was very rewarding. I mean, it's a dream, really, to have great song, a singer who does it like that on the first take, and who plays the guitar perfectly every time. You don't have to listen to Nick. You listen to the other musicians, make sure they're not making mistakes. And his friend from Cambridge ended up doing the string arrangements, who was from just up near here, Robert Kirby. And what he did with the string arrangements was so original. It was so different from what everybody else was doing, and now people copy it. You know, it's he became an influential figure after nobody was interested because nobody bought these records, and he ended up going into a different business. He became like doing market research and doing a few string arrangements on the side. But the process was just, I don't know. We took it slowly, did a few tracks, thought about them, did a few more. Got really good musicians because Nick's music could stand up to really good musicians. It needed good musicians. I mean, it's very sophisticated. You know, people, I think that's one of the things that inhibited people from covering his songs for a long time, is that they're complex. You get into them and Riverman's in 5/4, you know, and the lyrics are, you know, work against, you know, and I regret never talking to Nick about this, but I'm convinced that he must have listened to Joao Gilberto, because I think the way that the guitar talks at a different pace than the vocal line, that it's like the singer is singing to one rhythm and the guitar is singing to a kind of is playing to a kind of counter rhythm. They're separate in the way that bossa nova is separate between the guitar is doing something quite different. And but he listened to Django, he listened to Miles Davis, and, you know, of course he listened to Bert Jansen, Donovan, and Dylan, and etc. But I think there's a sophistication and a kind of internationalist, very English, but also very in touch with very sophisticated ideas about how to be English. You know, and he said, for example, the string arrangements on Riverman, which Robert Kirby didn't do because he said he hadn't gotten to 5/4 in music school yet. And so we got Harry Robinson to do it, and I remember Nick telling Harry Robinson, I want it to sound like Delius. Nick loved Delius, you know, who again was sort of an English composer who had been transformed by living in Florida and listening to all this black music and Latin American music. He went to Cuba and stuff like that. So I don't know how much Nick listened to Brazilian music, but I hear it sometimes in the music.